Hey guys, it's your skin esthetician. I hope you're all well and keeping as safe as can be. Today I'm going to be sharing a video about waxing. Yo, before Valentine's Day, you guys made me wax a lot, and I noticed people actually don't know much about waxing and they don't know what to do afterwards. So I thought I should share a video and share all my knowledge. Okay, let's get straight into it. So I deal with two types of waxes. There is the hot wax. I love the Planet Nails one. It's got tea tree extract. As we know, tea tree is antibacterial and anti-inflammatory. It's great for underarm and bikini. It's very sensitive on that area, so you definitely want to use a wax that is not going to cause more inflammation and more irritation. So I absolutely love the tea tree wax, the hot wax from Planet Nails. Depilev also has a really nice hot wax which is called the chlorophyll wax. All right, and then we have got cold wax. Ta-da! This is mostly for your legs and your arms. It leaves a very nice silky touch. As we can see, it's a pearl type of wax. I absolutely love this wax. It just applies onto the skin very nicely, and when you remove the wax and the hair, it leaves it nice, silky and soft. All right, many people were asking me after the wax, Nancy, what do I do after wax? I prefer that you actually leave it as it is. When you get home, maybe you can just rinse with lukewarm water and Dettol, pat dry and leave it as it is. In about 5 to 7 days after your wax, put on your exfoliating gloves, take some of your Dove non-fragrance soap and do a gentle exfoliation. As the weeks go by, you can be slightly more aggressive, but avoid the fragrances and the oils because it tends to cause a rash, sensitivity, irritation. Bear in mind, waxing, you're not only removing the hair, but you're removing some skin as well. So you definitely want to treat it very carefully and very gently after your wax. All right, I also don't recommend that you exercise or do anything that will cause sweating because your pores are open. Sweat has bacteria, and if the sweat goes into the open pores, it can also cause, rashes, sensitivity, or ingrowns. So I would say after your wax, rinse it, pat dry, leave it as it is. In a couple of weeks, well, not weeks, couple of days, start incorporating gentle, mild exfoliation. And the day after the wax, no gym, no heavy exercise, and avoid wearing very tight underwear or tight fitting clothing. All right. Tips for the therapists. I found that when I'm waxing, I always try and make sure that the hair is dry, and the skin is dry. I find that the wax picks it up very nicely, and you don't have to go over and over the same area, causing more, stress, trauma to the skin. Another tip that I picked up in the 10 years of waxing is when you are applying the hot wax, make sure that you mix it in very well with the hairs so that it holds onto the hairs and grabs the hairs very well, so that also you don't have to keep going around those areas or over those areas, causing more sensitivity and trauma to the skin. All right, something else that I learned is when you're waxing, let's say you're waxing the bikini or the underarm, ask your client to help support on either area that you are waxing. It just makes it so much easier and less painful for the client, and you're actually able to control the wax very well when somebody's helping you, just to support and pull the skin here and there. I want to make waxing as pleasurable as possible because I personally do not believe in shaving because shaving causes inflammation, it causes rashes, it causes ingrowns, and the worst part about it, you go through the drama of shaving, sometimes even cut yourself. 3 to 5 days, the wax is, well, not wax, the hair is back. Really? For me, I think that is the absolute worst. Okay, so yeah, guys, let's get waxing. I've had people come to me and say, "Oh, my hairs are growing back slower and weaker." And you will find that will happen because, I recommend that you only go for a wax 3 to 6 weeks, and I've had people say, oh, my waxing appointment is next week and I don't have hairs, or my hairs are still so few. Give it time, be patient. Especially if you've just started waxing, it takes time for the hair to synchronize and be the same length. And sometimes you'll go home and you'll find tiny short hairs here and there. Be patient with your waxing therapist, be patient with your hair and your skin. That hair could have not been picked up with the wax. Sometimes we tweeze, and I know y'all don't like it when we tweeze, but sometimes the hairs are quite short that you can't even tweeze. So you may find that you have a few hairs here and there. Like I said, be patient. The hair is still synchronizing, and with constant waxing, you will eventually be able to remove everything and not have any hair left behind. Okay. I'm so excited about this journey and the more videos that I'm going to be dropping, more like gems about not only flawless skin but hairless skin. We're not going to be having hair on the skin on intimate areas. We are not going to be shaving because it just causes more drama for the underarms and bikini, and it leaves it all dark and bumpy and looking like activated charcoal. Not cool, not happening. Okay, so basically keep it as simple as possible. Try help your waxing therapist when you're having a wax. Yeah, be gentle and be patient with your hair as well. And with time, you're not even going to have hair issues, because I know people who've been waxing 3 years and now they come in maybe 3 to 4 times a year because the hair is so thin, it barely grows back, and it's patchy, and the skin is so smooth, less pigmentation. People always say, this is the best thing that I've done myself. And I absolutely believe them, because me, hair, nope, never.